What do you see from Charlotte? Pretty athletic team, huh?
Yeah, they got a lot of Power 5 transfers on there. They got a player from Kentucky, Duke, a couple other teams. So, yeah, the guards are very good. They got the preseason player of the year at a guard return and another first team. So, yeah, they're a very good basketball team.
Played a tough schedule too, right?
Yeah, and they played like already 3 Power 5s, I think, to up to this time.
What do you take out of last
Well,
week's game?
I thought we were ready to play. I mean, I thought our energy was good the first quarter, and that. But then I just thought we the more I went to the started putting a lot other people in and that we broke down defensively, offensively we weren't scoring, and we had them well scouted. We knew who could shoot the threes, and for some reason we wasn't getting out on them, and they got hot from the three, and they blew the game open. So frustrating, disappointing, but like I tell the player, it's early. We got a lot of people. I said the good thing is we got a lot of bodies. Bad thing is we got a lot of bodies, because you just got to find the chemistry and got to find who the best in there, and then players also have to understand when you may not play a lot this game because of the matchups or somebody's playing better, and then with that being said, then you got to be a team player, and then you got to just be a team player and accept that and be happy for somebody else. And I'm not saying we're not doing that. I'm just saying after the Kentucky game, I really didn't like the body language. Nothing was said or nothing, but I just I didn't like the body language. So we got some things we got to fix. So I still think we're a very good basketball team. I still think we got a chance to be very, very good. So we just got to keep working. It's early.
Coach, kind of along those lines of having more bodies, I mean, stats don't always tell the story of a team, and you can twist numbers around to make them read whatever, but I thought it was kind of weird, like when you look at Esmary's and Carey's rebounds, I mean, they're obviously down from what they've done in the past, but your team rebounds is right where they've always been. Madison hasn't really gotten going offensively, but the team is still scoring.
Yeah,
how do you kind of evaluate this?
Well, I've been disappointed in our scoring last couple of games. I told them yesterday, Brad, we can't score in the 50s and win. Our defense is not that good, and rebound not that good against good teams. So, and to me, it's about spacing. We got some people chasing the ball, and that creates not very good spacing when people are chasing the ball. And then we need everybody do their job. I think Carey, you're right. Ari's coming in there and getting some rebounds and some scoring in that position. So we are getting some other people come in and do some things. But, we need our key players to step up. We need our key players to step up, not only just playing wise, but leadership wise, and that, because when you have a lot of new people here, you lose a couple games, and then you got to be careful where everything goes from that point on, because you got to have everybody bought in, pointing in the same direction, and that's my job. So I've been meeting with some players and our leaders and that, trying to make sure that we're all pulling in the same direction.
So it's been psychology as much as strategy and practice.
Absolutely.
Like a little psychologist.
Yeah, it just you just gotta have a coach's job to have a pulse on the team, and I've always been that type of coach. I want a pulse on the team, and like I tell the players too, hey, what can I do? What can I change, do, whatever. I'm willing. It's about the team. It's not about my ego or their ego. It's about the team. I mean, if there's something they think we can do that's better than what we're doing, hey, I'm willing to try it. It's not. I've never had an ego that way. To me, it's all about winning. It's all about everybody pulling in the same direction.
You feel good with what you've gotten in terms of their response to the questions you're asking them?
Well, the ones I've met with so far, yes, and they're the upper. I've met with some upperclassmen, and we're. I have a great relationship with them, and they're very honest, and I'm very honest, and I just think that's what you have to be. And this is what I like, don't like. Tell me what you like and don't like. I'm good with that. I mean, my wife tells me every night what she doesn't like. So, I mean, it's not like I've never been told that. So it doesn't bother me.
How do you play your way out of it, I guess?
Just got to play, man. You just got to play. I pouted for a day or two, and I thought, my goodness, quit pouting. Let's just play way out of it. Let's just get back in here and see what we can do and get better and quit worrying about it. It's early in the season. It's still early. It's still really early. So, and I knew we was going. I mean, when you bring that many new players in, you're going to have some growing pains. And, it's just that people got to understand certain nights people play better than other people. I mean, it is what it is. And my job as the coach to play the best people gives us the best opportunity to win. Now, whether that's you or somebody else, I don't know who that's going to be going in because we have a lot of people that I can put in. And then when that happens, then you got to be happy with the other person because you're eventually going to have the same situation for you. And again, I have not heard anything. I have not heard them complain or nothing. But, I've been around enough where I could tell a little body language and frustration and that type of stuff.
I mean, on the other side, Kentucky played a great game.
Oh, they shot the ball extremely well. But with that being said, we knew who was going to shoot it, and we didn't get out. So that's just a lack of concentration on our part, and that was frustrating to me because we knew. I thought we had an excellent scout. We knew exactly what they were going to do, and we didn't execute it defensively, especially defensively.
Kind of wondering, like with the Kentucky situation, when you got a player who can go out and get you, 20, 25, it kind of maybe can cover up some things. But with a situation like with you guys, where you're counting on the whole of a team, I guess, to kind of. That kind of makes things, I guess, more difficult, maybe.
Well, it does, but that's why I go back to you're right. We don't know where all those points are going to come from. So whoever's on got to be in the game, and it goes back to that where the others just got to understand. I mean, they're on tonight. They're hitting shots. They're playing well and all that. So they're going to play more time, and if they're not, somebody else will play more time, and that's where, this team really hadn't been through it. We hadn't had the numbers, so they really hadn't had to do that. Right. So it's going to be an adjustment period for everybody. But I just think, our points, if you look at our offense, we geared everything high-low. It's our strength. That was going to be our strength. And we're just not executing it right now. We're not getting the scoring punch high-low. We're not getting the rebounding high-low that we need to get. And it's just got to get better. It's just got to get better. It's no particular person. It's just overall. It's overall that we're not pounding the offensive boards like I thought we would be able to. And those are things we got to get better at.
I get a sense that when you're putting people out there, in the back of your mind is, do I have enough scorers out there? Even though you want to get stops, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I mean, especially against Kentucky when we got done, I just tried to put people I thought could score.
Which probably led
and then
points
led them more the other way. But, it's early. I can overanalyze this stuff all day. I mean, it's early in the season. We're going to get better. There's no doubt in my mind. We have great young ladies. We're going to get better. I'm going to get better coaching them because I'm going to learn, the new players a little bit better, what their strengths and the way they react in the game. So I think it'll get better as we go on.
Like, this is your only home game in a stretch of 7 games.
Yeah.
Was that just the way the calendar fell? Did you want to try to get more those types of games?
Yeah. What happened was we went to the tournament, and then the SEC game was our turn to play on the road, and then we have this home game, and then James Madison was a home, so they played us here first, and now that's the only time we could schedule them, so it ended up being another away game, and then we're going to Christmas tournament, which is away too, so it just happened that way, really.
I guess to chalk that up as a bad game, you're going to want to see your players come out and play hard right away.
I do. I just want to see better execution on both ends. Then I want to see our bench come in and play with energy and all that. And, you know, I want to see our bench excited again, our bench doing that. So that's something I'm going to pay close attention to. And, you know, and I want my assistants to pay close attention to. Because the thing is, man, we got great young ladies. It's not that we don't. We have great young ladies in that. But, you know, they go through stuff too. They go through stuff too. You know, some of these 50-year seniors come in here and thought, man, this is their year. Well, we got other players too and all that. So everybody's going through a little bit right now.
Of course, you're at the end of the semester too. You got finals coming up. You know,
Right.
A lot of different things.
Well, you're in that, and and then you had that week off, and then you weren't in routine, and you go, you know. But they just got to be ready to play, and we got to be ready to coach. And I think again, I've said it before the season started. I think we got a chance to have a really good team. We got a chance to have a really good team. We just got to get everybody together on the same page.
I guess style-wise, this game's going to help you tomorrow because they're going to play a similar style, and you know, they're going to athletes, that type of thing.
Yeah, and you know, we KK, we're not just so you know, we're not 100%. Well, because she sprained her ankle in the Kentucky game, and has not been in practice. Has not practiced with us. Did a little shooting yesterday, and then today probably try to do a little bit more, but her range of motion is getting better, but, you know, we'll see where she's at. I'm not going to – if it's not where it needs to be, then we won't play her.
Have you figured out what you're going to do there yet, or are you just going to wait for the time?
No, I mean, you know, we've been practicing without her, so, you know, we've been doing things without her.